Hi, my name is Abhishek Luthra, and on behalf of David McVicar and Nick Love, I present to you the Virginia Education Budget Analyzer. We built the Virginia Education Budget Analyzer, or VEBA for short, with one question in mind. We wanted to know if there was a correlation between how a county spends its money and its result on student metrics. Without wasting any time, let's jump into some of the features that VEBA can do. First is the finance section. On the finance section, you're able to search any county and select any year. And when you hit search, it'll give you a complete breakdown of how that county spent money for that year. If you would like to know how this data has changed over several years, you can just select the all years option and press search, and voila. You have a line graph over the years 2005 to 2011 of how the county spent its education budget. The next feature in our app is a student metrics feature. The student metric feature shows raw data of two major categories, test data and enrollment data. If you select the test data, it'll give you options to select a district, select a year, and a subject in which you would like to view the data of. Upon hitting search, it'll give you the very basic scores of that test score for that year across all grade levels. Now, if you would like to view enrollment data, you get the option to select a county and a year. Upon hitting search, it'll give you a very similar formatted data. You can see student enrollment, graduation rate, dropout rate, etc. for that year. The next feature that we implemented is the Analyze feature. This is where we can begin to answer some really interesting questions. After selecting a county, you're able to select a finance category of your choice. We're going to do instruction because it's the most interesting one. Next, select what you would like to compare that finance category against. You can do enrollment metrics such as graduation rates or dropout rates, or you can do test scores such as average SOL scores or pass-fail rates. For demonstration purposes, we're going to select graduation rate. Once you hit search, you'll get a very telling graph. As you can see, from 2007 to 2008, there was a huge decline in the amount of money that was spent on instruction in Fairfax County. This is reflected on graduation rates as well. As you can see, there's almost an identical decrease in the graduation rate. And then you can see from 2008 to 2009 there was an increase in finance that was allocated to instruction, and you can see the resulting increase in graduation rate. You can create a number of combinations of things to compare against. You can check SOL pass advance rate for the subject of math when against instruction, or you can just check it at a higher level of total education spending. And you can begin to analyze some of the data that's presented there. The next feature that we have implemented is the Compare Division feature. Here, you can select any two counties of your choice and compare them on a number of different categories. You can select finance metrics, enrollment metrics, or even test scores. We're going to stick with graduation rate for purposes of this demo. After hitting the search, you'll see a graph that has two lines comparing the two different counties. As you can see, Fairfax County's graduation rate is much lower than Loudoun County's graduation rate. If you want more information on either one of these counties, you can click the More Information option. Upon clicking on this option, you can either click here for Fairfax County, a further breakdown for Fairfax County, or a further breakdown of Loudoun County. Once you click on that, it'll take you to those metrics and you can get a much more detailed view of that information. VEBA is a very simple app that can do a lot of different things. Its easy to use interface allows anybody from policymakers, researchers, or just a curious individual to browse and find out lots of valuable information. Another great thing about VEBA is that this is just the beginning. This app can be expanded beyond the scope of just finances and student metrics. The possibilities for VEBA are endless. Thank you for watching this brief demo of the Virginia Education Budget Analyzer.